We have our brother Hayelom and sister Olga here right now. This is my brother and sister from another. What are some tips you can give to some parents that may be tuning in with your two precious, beautiful boys?
Well, as you can see, we're actually underneath this homemade tent that Hayelom has decided to make for one of our kids, the eldest one.
Yeah, so he was like, I want a new home. So I was like, okay, we're not going to be able to go buy one, but let's make one. Look at that. So we have this.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's homemade tent. So he loves it. He has his rocket in there, and then he has his teddy bear. But yeah, this is it. So he loves it. He spends most of the day in there.
And then we caged the little one in here.
And then we caged the little one here.
I love that.
He started walking. By the way, he started walking yes. And so that's another now we have another one we got to keep entertained and occupied. So yeah, so he started walking. It's an amazing thing.
We've been blessed with having my parents live with us. So in a very traditional Filipino way, there's multi-generational families most of the time. So that's been super helpful. We've been able to kind of focus on work, but it hasn't been easy because the 3-year-old knows that we're here. So he thinks that he can always just play with us. So I think trying to strike a balance between the times when we actually do take a break and kind of focus in on our eldest and the littlest one. But it's hard. I mean, sometimes it's just, let them barge into the meetings. I was holding my 9-month-old today during an in-person virtual meeting, and that's okay. I think being empowered of knowing that it's okay to have families during this very interesting times, I think is just key to being able to kind of just survive.
I think the challenge for us is, how do we keep them entertained? Because normally he goes, our older son, he goes to school, and so he's pretty occupied throughout the day. But now he's at home, so we have to be creative. We have to try to find that balance. And I think one of the things that I realized today is they have to know that they're the most important thing. Yes, work is important, and that matters. Of course, you need money to survive, but they have to remember and understand that they are the most important thing, more than anything else. And so finding the time, even if you're really busy, to show them they're valued and that they're important, I think goes a really long way.
Positive things for those who have families, who have children. Take the time to cuddle with them, read with them. The times when he and I are at work, which is from 9 to 5 or 6, sometimes leaving at 8 or 7 in the morning, right? I don't get to see my children that much. So now that I have this time, I put my 10-month-old to nap if I'm between meetings. And I read to Helix. That's our 3-year-old's name. When I can. So it's just cherishing that time, I think, because you usually won't get that time if you're working. So it's the little things. And I do know that sometimes a lot of other families don't have that opportunity. So maybe just take that time. Yeah.
We are going to get through this. It's not a matter of if, but it's really a matter of when. And we're going to come out of this much stronger than we were in the past. But this moment is really forcing us to remember that we're humans in this world, and we really need each other, and we need a community, and it's really going to help us kind of come together.